Hi, I'm Audrey Carpio, Features Editor, and this is In Vogue. Welcome to Vogue Philippines' April Earth issue, where we delve into the intersection of fashion, culture, and the environment. This edition takes you on a global journey through the evolving landscape of sustainability in the fashion industry and beyond, spotlighting visionary conservationists, designers, and ecopreneurs addressing the waste issue, as well as artists who bring awareness of ecological issues through their work. We know that sustainability is a word often overused and misused, so it was important for us to get this right. Our commitment to the natural world led us to invite our first ever guest editors, Ann and Billie Dumaliang, who are the pioneering founders of Masungi Geo-Reserve. And they were also Time Magazine's 2024 Next Generation Leaders. The sisters were on the cover of our previous Earth issue, and so it felt like a natural progression to invite them back and a deeper involvement in the editorial process. They brought valuable expertise to our editorial meetings and provided insight that guided us to how we crafted our stories, making sure that there was a diversity of voices represented, including Indigenous ones. It was an honor for us to collaborate with Ann and Billie on this issue and transform these pages into a platform for meaningful conversations about the planet. On the cover is Dr. Jane Goodall, a living legend who has inspired generations of scientists, animal lovers, earth defenders, and humans with her remarkable life story and accomplishments. At 91 years old, she still remains a powerful messenger of hope, traveling 300 days a year to meet with students, youth activists, and world and business leaders. Our team, including Editor-in-Chief Bea Valdez and photographer Artuna Pomuceno, had the privilege of witnessing Dr. Jane Goodall alongside environmental icon Dr. Sylvia Earle at a talk called Hope and Harmony in Singapore. For the cover shoot, we were given 5 minutes with Dr. Goodall. The location was a classroom kitchen at a culinary school called the Allspice Institute. It was a challenging setup, but our two managed to find a natural light source and a backdrop that went perfectly well with what Dr. Goodall was wearing. She had Mr. H with her, which is a stuffed monkey that she never travels without. Being in Dr. Goodall's presence, even for a brief moment, was a reminder that a person is capable of even the seemingly impossible with perseverance and dedication and belief. Also featured in this issue is Worn Stories, an exhibition from Art Fair Philippines' 10 Days of Art that represents this union of artistic vision and sustainability. Fashion rental studio Vestido invited 5 women photographers to create compelling narratives around cherished garments. The exhibition reveals how fashion can transcend mere adornment and how clothing can become a powerful statement of circularity. Vestido co-founder Micah Salutadi explains that the stories of these dresses don't end with one wear. Vestido has breathed new life into these pieces over and over again through rental. I love how the photographs interpret these dresses in very different ways, each exploring individual and personal stories of how we relate to our clothes and how they're worn as a form of expression or as armor or even as vulnerability. This fashion editorial takes you to the sun-kissed shores of Cartagena, Colombia, a collaboration between photographer Eleonora Sintra and creative director and stylist Alexander Dornelas, who comes from Brazil. The fashion in these images push the boundaries of how materials can be used in a sustainable way, featuring brands that explore the use of materials like fish skin, clay, straw, and silk. This image shows a stack of bracelets made out of reforested wood and a skirt constructed out of elephant ear leaves, transformed using innovative techniques into an alternative form of leather. In the beauty section, we celebrated humanity's relationship with the sea, through the work of photographer Archie Geotina. His acclaimed series, Pearls, showcases the beauty of female surfers around the world portrayed in their traditional dress or national attire, a powerful juxtaposition of femininity, strength, and grace. For this issue, we spotlight Pearls Baler, which captures an intergenerational community of women surfers in Baler, Aurora province. The photos feature two women who broke barriers as Baler's first female surfers, Nanay Ivok and Panene, alongside Ivok's granddaughter Katkat, who is a rising champion, and Marie Cabell, who is pregnant and also doubled as the photographer of the surf pictures. Baler holds profound significance in Philippine history, not only as the birthplace of Philippine surfing, but as the site of the last stand of the Spanish forces during the Philippine Revolution. In Vogue Man, we have contributor Renee Hurtado, who writes an essay on fashion's relentless pursuit of growth and the case for slower ways of wearing and making clothes, using the brand Patagonia as a case study. Read all these stories and more inside our April issue.